All right, I'm on hole number 8 of the 2020 St. Patrick's Day tournament. I'm in Monday's practice round in the rookie division in my 99 account, so I've got some lower developed clubs. Most of the clubs that I'm playing with are T4 and below. I have a few T5s, and this is a hole that I'm going to bring out one of the few T5s I have. I've got, I think, a level 3 sniper. And so what you lose on the level 3 sniper, it's got 160 distance. So, most of the woods that we have right now are like with the Viper, like in the 170. So we're losing some raw distance. But what I do gain is like 4 ball guide and 100% accurate. So, I mean, those are big. So anytime I can use that sniper, I want to use that sniper. So normally I come at this with my upper developed account. I come at it with a sniper and a Marlin ball, and I'm pretty close to minimum club. So I brought out, I started off with a nav, and a nav was too much ball. So I dropped back down, and I was using this shot with this level 3 sniper with a Marlin ball. And it was putting me like, I might have still been at min club. I'll have to go back and watch this. I can't remember. This is one of the reasons why I record videos, so I can go back and remember. This is why I always encourage you guys to record your gameplay, because it's so easy to forget. And you make some great shot, and then you're like, what the heck just happened? And that way you can go back and watch the video. I lost these videos, and I have no idea why, and I'm pissed off about it. My inclination right this very second is to go buy me the tablet that I'm going to buy. It's on my list of things to buy, and I feel like going and buying it right this very second. So I'm right at minimum club. And to give myself a little bit of breathing room, I switched to a Marlin. That way I can adjust out the wind. With my upper developed count, I'm doing 1.2 per ring, and I'm adding on 10%. So that'd be a 5.6. Let's bring out our trusty dusty calculator here. 5.6 divided by 1.2 would be 4.6, about 4.66, about 4 1/3 rings. And that was somewhere in that neighborhood, pretty close to it. Isn't it perfect? And I had just a little teeny, that top spin on there was just enough to get you to the cup. So, and this is one of those holes where if you hit it, the cup is here, and you hit it, and you've got your setup off a little bit to the right. So you're off a little bit to the right. Normally when we take these shots, like when you're working wind adjustments or you're working adjustments out on the course, if you're off to the right, you'll end up off to the right. So you can make an adjustment to the left. This hole's the opposite. If you're off to the right a little bit, you're going to end up when it comes through, and it's going to throw you off to the left. And if you're off to the left a little bit, it's going to throw you off to the right. So let's go back and watch that one more time and see how that setup was to see why I ended up a little bit right. And let's look at the numbers one more time. So we wanted to do 4.6 rings, and I'm going to be a little more critical of it. So I think I started off a little bit to the right of the cup, on the right-hand edge of the cup. I put on about 1.5, a little over 1.5 topspin. And I did start off on the right-hand edge of the cup. Was I going right at the flagpole? It's pretty close to right at the flagpole. So it might be one of those things where you want to set it up on the left-hand side, the way the wind's blowing. So 4.6, and that was about 4.6 rings. So because we have a wind that's blowing from the left to the right, we may want to start our shot up on the left-hand side of the cup. And I think I was going right at the flagpole. And so we might want to set it up on the left-hand edge of the cup. Still within the cup, but more on the left-hand edge to get that worked out. So that adjustment that I did right there was a 1.2 per ring with a Marlin ball, adding on 10%. And so I think we can dial that up and get that in the hole this week, even with the lower developed stuff. You can do that obviously with a Viper, with any of those clubs, but I have that low level sniper available to me, and why not use it? So I can pick up that ball guide and that accuracy. All right, that was hole number 8 of the 2020 St. Patrick's Day Tournament, and Monday's practice round in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.